People who pay for porn. Why do pay for porn? What do you get from your money that justifies the expense? It only costs $7 a month and I spend less time looking for stuff I like. Kids in Africa could have eaten those stuff. Do you mean the porn or? Yes. I really don't think kids in Africa should be eating videos of squid fisting midgets. Site? Well, enjoy the gold due to fat fingers on a phone. Lol. But aren't paid services like free services we peasants get? Don't they have a library in which you search with a search engine like all big sites have? I'm really curious how premium Pornhub saves time. Firstly, if no one paid for porn there would barely be any of it. It would all be shaky handheld rubbish. Also Pornhub Premium gives you access to a lot more and a lot better vids, in HD too. I've been subbed to it for a year and wouldn't go back. There are several reasons I pay for porn, but my personal number one reason, my interests are too specific and porn studios wouldn't make what I want to see if I didn't pay extra for it. Rubber duckies do get used regularly as props in pornos, and while that's great, they aren't my favorite design. These days my favorite rubber ducky is considered a vintage toy and it's been a decade since any reproductions were sold in stores. Studios obviously don't go out of their way to obtain obscure props, so the current store selection tends is what gets used in mainstream videos. Since I'm willing to pay extra for custom videos, some studios will let you mail them the props. That was the only way I could make this porno. NSFW GIF here. https://i.imgur.com/9idxss.gifv. Happened with Reagan Lush recently. Well, ducking, tell about you ducks with ducks. A living legend right there. Is your username a terrifying home improvement joke? Username checks out. That is the intent, yes. LMAO. As soon as I read the first two words of the second paragraph I was like, this is you ducks with ducks, isn't it? Sure enough, it's been a while bud. I got a ducks with ducks reply. I feel suitably honored. Is this real? This seems real. Do you not know the legendary you ducks with ducks dude is legit? Thought he was just a novelty troll account. Is he actually for real for real? The world may never know, but his compilations definitely took a ton of effort. Look through his post history. He is a Reddit legend and has had the account over 6 years now. As a camgirl, I can confirm that he's real. I've seen his genuine listings for this on a popular custom video request board. Did I just see an interrobang in the wild? What kinda Netflix bullshit is this? Are you really, literally sexually attracted to rubber ducks, or is this something that you find really funny and pursue making as your own wacky contribution to online culture? It's really well documented that he actually gets off on ducks. Please tell me they edit in some quacks. Oh duck, you again. In the wild, yes. I'm very happy every time I see a comment of yours, duck. Ducks say quack. Oh duck, you again. Bruh, where you been? It's been a while. You're a legend around here, man. Because free VR porn is garbage and I'm willing to pay for the good tea. What's the best place to get it from? OP, the man asked a question. Answer him. Ask your sister-in-law. For the OOTL people missing the joke, https://www.reddit.com/r/tifu/comment/bpr2iy/tifu_have_officially_myself_as_the /UTM_source equals _UTM_medium equals _UTM_content equals post_body. Bruh, what a roller coaster that was. I thought it was okay the one time I had an opportunity to try it. What makes the good tea better, aside from basic things like picture quality and FPS? I read FPS as FAPS. FAPS per second. I always read FPS as first person shooter, which happens to still be applicable here. The video quality difference between a paid site and the shitty on free sites like Pornhub, even premium, is huge. Unless you're pirating it, the good stuff isn't free. Specific fetishes or amateur porn is nice. I like seeing women be comfortable with each other, and as a lesbian it's hard to find some content I enjoy. I like seeing women be comfortable with each other, and as a lesbian it's hard to find some content I enjoy. As a straight male, I struggle finding decent lesbian porn, since it's all about ramming dildos and aggressive fingering with nails the length of their fingers, and then both of the women screaming like banshees, even when one is just kind of sitting there, doing nothing pleasurable with her body at all. Also, WTF is with the strap-on scenes where someone's sucking on the dildo, the duck, and even worse if the strap-on is moaning loudly. Woman, that isn't really attached to you. Why are you doing that? As a B person this annoys me too. I don't understand how in porn people can fake being loud while barely being touched, and it bothers me so much, regardless of what I'm watching. I honestly look for ones where they're just making out. The way they get right into it is sexy, and there are some where they are full on having sex, but a lot is too over the top. There's a huge psychological component involved in topping someone, even if the DCK isn't real. Don't discount what you haven't experienced. Very hard to find wholesome lesbian porn. Honestly, rough porn, in general, isn't that favorable, either. It's honestly all about ramming and sucking and shitty. Why can't they just make out and be soft? They should do more thigh collarbone kisses, more build up, more romance. It isn't about how many positions you can fit into a 3-minute video. I understand the appeal in sucking strap-ons. It makes the dom feel more, well, dominant. The moaning thing is a little whack, but if it's just so hot, I drickle mayo. Bruh, stop gatekeeping fetishes. Look up Rosie and Alino on PH. You'll like what you find. God bless you. Okay, well, none of them are all that weird. You probably know about CFNM, clothed female nude male, but there's also CFNF, which is fun. Personally, I really like SBSPUR upset when but was SpongeBob SquarePants used as a prophylactic sponge, even though we don't need birth control because we're lesbians. I'm sorry, what? CFNM is pretty mainstream. Okay, mittens. Pierre Delecto. All these single moms kept bothering me in my area, so I had to upgrade : now they are married. Amazing plot. If I'm paying for a custom scripted porno, I always have fun with the plot. Some of my better ones. Kate England is sexting, sees an autocorrect typo about ducks and imagines what sucking duck would be like. Dillian Carter tries rubber duck debugging and realizes her rubber duck can talk. The duck agrees to help her with her code in exchange for sex. Dillian also voiced the duck. LOL, I tried to script a Broken Arms video where Regan Loesch gives her fake son a bath with rubber duckies, but they made a mistake and left the Broken Arms part out. I don't mind. The porn was still good. LOL. The Return of the King. Oh god, I forgot all about you. This guy is real though. He has quite the extensive history. When you cry at the end of a porn game cause the story so touching. Tears are just the cum of your soul. I mean, I saw some porn games with good plot. Doki Doki Literature Club. I nut and cry every time. It means I mean. Hard to find videos of a bunch of Japanese men dressed as Big Bird giving a red-headed Danish woman a bukkake. Username checks out. If I had money I would give you a gold. Maybe you and you fucks with ducks should pool your resources? Go to love rule of 34. because I think about the actresses and actors who produce the adult entertainment that I enjoy, similar to video game developers, musicians, etc. I myself create stuff that I work hard for. They do the same. I know not all of them are in it for the right reasons and are taken advantage of by certain predatory studios, but even so, I won't criticize someone for going to free porn sites, but I do encourage people to actually support their favorite adult stars, preferably through OnlyFans or Monovids, those sorts of sites. Yes, sorry, I'm poor. That's why I don't give people shit for using free sites, because that's the main reason people do it. Ideally though, you'd instead just use your imagination so you don't support piracy. I prefer to pretend I don't support piracy. You're a good man. It's obviously for higher quality video and wider selection with no ads etc. 90 FPS 3D 8K, yeah, I'll drop a few bucks. Most of my sisters are in the business, so I like to support it. Unzips, go on. Ask for a family discount. Hello, I from Japan. I pay, I get no bludgeoner. This is amazing. LOL, why does Japan use bludgeoner in the first place? Due to the current interpretation of Article 175 of the Criminal Code of Japan, which forbids distributing indecent materials, it is believed that most pornography in Japan must be at least partially censored. The primary means is to put a digital mosaic over genitalia. This gives me a great idea for a Halloween costume. Well, yeah, but digital mosaic sounds so much more poetic, doesn't it? Fascinating. Is there now a bludgeoner fetish? Look up censored porn. It's supposed to be either teasing to the viewer or humiliating, implying that they don't deserve to see the fun bits. Oh Gaijin, you forget. Japan have many social stratus. Commoner, Gaijin, lower, merchant, artist, yakuza, aristocrat. Money not all open to every openings. Some not able as other to get eyeball mochi. I've never had a favorite redditor before now. I feel like your novelty has devolved into racist caricature, but who am I to say so? I pay for custom videos. It makes viewing all more intimate knowing they made it just for you. Fortune cookie, how much you pay? In the very paraphrased words of Yusobi Twimball, sometimes if you have a particular kink, it's difficult to find without paying for it. The ads finally broke through to me. I only wanted the 2-day trial for $2, but somehow it gave me a month for $30. I had to call the billing company to stop recurring payments. I shared the account with friends just to make sure and get my money's worth. It's not really any better than the free stuff though. I did this twice. You're paying the people who act in and produce the films. I hear they can make $1,000 to $5,000 per day. Don't sign me up, but sign me up. I think the average is like $800 for women and $300 for men, which goes quick because they have to cover their own travel, STD testing, wardrobe, and often makeup. Free porn basically destroyed all the benefits that pros used to get, so shoots have basically no budget to take care of performers. It depends on the studio, actor and actress, the specific acts that are done, etc. and even so, it's still demanding work for them. Also, they are paid this by the production company. So where does the production company get the money? By people paying for their porn. Less people means higher price. That's not all producers, and even then that section of the industry decreases as time goes on, being replaced by good standard studios. Porn is not the same as it was in the 80s and 90s. It's much better now for the performers. Someone put effort into making that thing you're enjoying. They deserve to get paid for it. And the money to pay them comes from, come on, you can do this. Put on your thinking cap. Ads? UDucksWithBucks has his reasons. Thank you for your service. A drum UDucksWithBucks doth come. Porn you pay for from a known production agency is less likely to feature trafficked women. You wouldn't download a car, would you? I would. If nobody paid for porn, there would be much less porn. Some people are happy to live on the backs of giants, others are happy to pay their way and get exactly what they're looking for. Personally, I like campsites with couples that seem to genuinely enjoy each other's company and interact with the people viewing. It's fun to watch the fireworks when mom sees dad's credit card statement. If you're good at something, never do it for free. I think a better question is, how is there so much money to pay all of these porn actors and crew when most people stream for free? It fed into my kinks. I was, but am no longer, a subscriber at melamenro.com. What can I say? I like fat girls. Honestly, Pornhub Premium is worth it. You can download your favorites and get access to a bunch more for something like $7 a month. I have an extremely high drive, and even when I have a GF I use my subscription to 3 a day, so it's well worth it to me. Costs about the same as getting 2 cups of coffee each month. Just because I work at a restaurant doesn't mean it's disrespectful to make my own sandwich at home. What is this? Christian County 1993. I really hope you're trolling and not implying your partner in life gives the same satisfaction as masturbating in front of porn and that they have the same function, so those two are exclusive activities, because that's what's disrespectful. That being said, your strongly Christian and anti-vaccine filled comment history probably says you're very serious about this. You realize you can do both, right? Sometimes couples don't have the same sex drive. Women can get their period and not want to have sex. There are days where you don't see each other. I don't pay for porn, but it's rational if you think of it as buying a movie. The satisfaction of knowing people are being compensated for their work. I only pay for anorexic porn. Those girls gotta eat. Till what tillers? Finally, one I can answer. Even though my phone is at 1% LOL, I pay for it the core. Funny your mom does it for free. Say man, there is something about using boy and girl with porn that is weird.